Date night isn't the time to look like you just rolled out of bed. It's the time to present yourself in the most attractive way, the most confident way, and to put yourself together and just look as polished as you possibly can. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the best date night fashion tips that every man needs to know. Now let's start with the first one, is to dress for the venue. So when you're getting ready for a date, you want to make sure that you're not underdressing or overdressing. This is a common thing that a lot of guys kind of overthink. So it's very important to just understand and be aware of where you're going. So if it's somewhere a little more dressier, you might want to throw on something like a nice blazer. If it's something more casual, you might want to throw on a nice shirt with some jeans and some boots. You just have to make sure you're aware of where you're going. The point is, first and foremost, is to just look intentional and to show that you put in some effort. Don't be showing up in sweatpants or some slides. Don't be showing up in a Nike shirt. Don't be showing up in some running shoes or something like that. Make sure you're showing up looking like you actually put some time into your outfit. Master the smart casual sweet spot. So when you're going on a date, you're usually not going to be going to like a black tie event, but then you're also not going to be going somewhere where you're just going to wear basketball shorts and a sweatshirt. So there's that happy medium there that we all as men need to make sure we master. So by this, think nice chino pants, you know, nice fitted shirts, some nice trousers, some more elevated type of shoes, well-fitted jeans. Anything like this is going to look great for a nice date. Also, I'm a big believer in cargo pants now. Styled the right way, you can get away with cargo pants for a lot of different casual type of situations. So cargo pants are also a great option to have as well. But mature footwear is going to be very important. Some nice elevated shirts such as button-ups, polos, nice Henley shirts. Any of these are going to be great options to wear as tops for a date. Now with these type of things, you look very polished without trying too hard. Choose colors wisely. So most men struggle to put colors together, which is a common issue I'm seeing with a lot of men. I probably need to do more videos on how to style colors and put them together. I think that would be a great thing to do in my videos. So just a mental note I'm making right now as I'm speaking to you in real time. But colors are usually a huge struggle for men, so if this is a common issue you have, the best thing you can possibly do is just go for neutral colors. Neutral colors are always going to match with everything. They're always going to go with each other, and they're just going to look very nice and subtle. Most guys don't pair colors together well, so neutral colors will always keep you in a good type of outfit. But if you know what you're doing and you like implementing colors, then by all means go for it. If you want to experiment with some color and you're still hesitant, a great way to implement this is just do one pop of color and then keep the rest of the outfit in a more neutral type of palette. This would be a great way to implement color without looking too loud or noisy. A fragrance, you have to wear this. It's very important. With fragrances, just don't overspray. Make sure you're going 1 to 2 sprays max. You have to consider this because there's going to be a time at some point where you're probably going to hug her throughout the night. This is one of your biggest opportunities to leave a lasting impression. When you hug her at the beginning of the date or the end of the date, you're going to hug her at some point. This is a great opportunity for you to take advantage of. Also, fragrances just make you feel more confident. You walk around a little bit more swagger when you smell good. When you smell good, you feel good, and this leads to a better date for you as well. Just make sure you're not overspraying because you don't want to leave a bad impression. You don't want to give her a headache. Grooming. Now, this is something you need to take very seriously. I see so many guys going on dates with their hair is looking an absolute mess. Their fingernails are all long and dirty. Their beard looks terrible. So make sure you're just keeping up with all this. I strongly believe if you're going on a nice date, you should be getting a haircut like a day or two before that date, if not the day of. I think you should be making sure your facial hair is right, cutting your fingernails, making sure you smell good, making sure you're taking a shower. You shouldn't be smelling bad when you go on a date. This does not make any sense at all. Make sure you're taking your grooming very seriously when you're going on a date like this. So make sure you're washing your face. Make sure you're putting moisturizer on your face so your face isn't dry and ashy. Same thing with your body. Make sure you're applying lotion. You don't want to give her any reason to talk about you with bad grooming at all. So make sure you're taking care of all these problems. Make sure the clothes fit. So fit is king and fit is extremely important. Make sure your clothes are fitting you appropriately. Make sure that nothing is pulling, nothing's too tight on you. Make sure your clothes aren't looking like they should be for your younger brother or anything like that. Make sure they're not too big on you either, and no pants are sagging. Make sure the clothes aren't swallowing you. Just make sure everything's fitting you properly. Now, me personally, I'm always going to recommend the tailor. I just think this is the best investment you could possibly make for your clothes and how they fit on you. But if you don't want to go this route, I've recommended this in past videos. If your pants are a little too long, you can simply cuff the pants and they're going to look better that way instantly. If your jackets are too long on you, or your sleeves or anything like that, if you have anything long sleeve, just roll the sleeve up once or twice and it's going to make that garment fit you much better as well, just instantly by doing this simple hack. But the tailor is always going to be my first option that I recommend to you, just going to be completely honest. Also, make sure you're not going anywhere wrinkled. Make sure you're steaming or ironing your clothes before you leave for a date. If you go to a date with your clothes wrinkled, it is a complete wrap, like immediately. So make sure you are not doing this. Make sure you're taking your presentation very seriously. Layer. A good layer adds dimension. Anything like a good cardigan, a good trucker jacket, bomber jacket, blazer, anything like that. There's so many different type of jackets and outerwear pieces that you can wear. I honestly don't think guys take advantage of cardigans enough either. I think this is another hidden gem that really looks good. But a layer also gives you an opportunity to just show that you know what you're doing, showing you know how to implement layers properly. It also gives you an opportunity to take the outer layer piece off as the day or night heats up a little bit. And then it can also give you a reason to just take it off and give it to your date as well if she gets cold. So many different reasons why you should add a layer into your outfits. Just really think about this when you're going on your next date. But a layer just shows you have instant style. If you go into my closet right now, I have so many layering pieces. It's ridiculous. So many ways I layer and make different combinations. It just makes me feel very confident in my outfits. Layering the right way just adds so much depth and personality to a good outfit. Footwear makes or breaks your outfit. So when thinking of a date, it's important to be intentional and be mature about your selection. So your best bet is to go for something more like grown manish, like a nice minimal sneaker, some nice loafers, some boots, something that's just elevated. It is not Jordans, it is not Nikes, it is not Adidas, it is not, what else do a lot of you wear? Running shoes, it is not Under Armour shoes, it is not Crocs, the clogs that the Crocs have, the clogs that the Birkenstocks have. None of this should be worn on a date. I see so many guys wearing these things with jeans on a date, and I'm like, it is instantly killing your outfit. I don't know why people do this, but please do not pair these type of footwear options on a date. Think of something a lot more mature. I gave you plenty of options. Derbies are a great one as well. I don't think a lot of guys take advantage of Derbies enough. That's another great footwear option that looks very elevated and stylish and just a lot more mature. So make it easy on yourself. Go with something that's more sophisticated when it comes to the footwear. This is really going to impress your date and make her just find you in a much more attractive way. And also make sure the shoes are clean. Do not wear any beat up shoes. Just be intentional. Take your time and pick something that's going to make you just present yourself accordingly. I'm always going to tell you to go minimal here. So even for sneakers, I don't think you should be going for any loud sneakers. I told you what not to wear. Make sure something that's going to be subtle and also elevate your outfit without being too loud or causing too much attention to you in a bad way. Subtle accessories. So subtleness wins every time here. So don't overdo it. Don't try to look too flashy. Keep it nice, simple, and clean with a watch, maybe a necklace, 1 or 2 bracelets, and you're pretty much good to go. I wouldn't go any more than this unless you want to implement maybe 1 or 2 rings. But with accessories, there's a happy medium for them, and you want to make sure you meet this every single time so you're not looking too distracting. That's it for me today. Hope you got something out of the video. Give us a like down below. And if you got some out of these date night fashion tips, let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Peace.